That's really upsetting. What's more?
We tried this. It's just why is this?
Try putting it in a different spot. Okay, I'm gonna go to Zoom here. Trouble. And if that works, great. If not,
I don't understand. Why are you hiccuping now all of a sudden? Pesky.
Okay, I'm just starting it from here. Why is it? Look at now. It won't. Okay, stop video. It's not letting me.
There it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here.
Actually, well, that's like the best way to probably be on it right now.
Yeah, but it wasn't giving me video.
No, it was. Yeah.
No, look.
That's you.
Well, what is this?
That's this that we need to turn off.
Okay, turn it off. Yeah, because it's saying there's 3 participants. What is this though? Why do I have that?
That's
okay.
No, don't use words.
Okay, so why am I down here? Am I actually in the meeting?
Yes.
No, I don't want both.
It's gone. It'll go.
Okay. Oh well. That's what it is.
Oh, but you're gonna have to be admitting people constantly.
Yeah.
You could probably turn that off.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna have a co-host. Somebody will come in. So,
right.
Oh.
That better luck next time, I guess.
Hey, Mama, welcome. Cuckoo, look. Since you're the only ones here, I can show you things. Okay. Look who's there.
Yes. Hi. Hi, Roger.
Mama and Cuckoo and Roger. I put all the people in. Various people. Oh, Marjorie's here. She's joining.
Oh, well, let's say hello to Marjorie. Well,
yeah, you'll see her. You'll see her.
Okay.
You'll see her. I'm giving everybody views right now while you guys come in. I'm so happy you're here. I found such great stuff. Oh my God. I was like, found such beautiful Ushpizin stuff. Pictures of everybody. Marjorie, you're everywhere. I don't have a picture of you. Same.
Hi, Marjorie.
Hi. What a family. There's Grandma Isabel, my mom. Oh, you have your chocolates. Yay.
I have Nicole in my Sukkah,
That's Marin. Can you believe that? That's Marin when she was like young.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's Marin Young?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, here's the top of the Sukkah. Oh, Kenny, have you ever seen that picture?
Look. No, I never have.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's that? There's Grandpa Kenny and Roger and Ellen. There they are. Oh, Uji. And
There's
Sharon's
Uji.
in the Sukkah, even if she doesn't want to be. She's here.
Uh-huh.
And there's Red Wing and Wild Thing and Jolie. I'm so happy. I'm having such a great time. But I had my computer all set up and Ethan had it working and then it stopped. Like we had it, we tried it. And I'm like, this is so ridiculous. Look at those.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
But so you're working now though, right?
Well, no, this is my iPad. I wanted to have it on the computer so I had more control, but it's okay. This is what it is.
I'm on the
here's
iPad
the yummy
too.
food. The yummy food. You don't get to eat, but you get to imagine.
Hey, I'm having breakfast and there was wonderful, that art opening last night was unbelievable.
Oh, that's great.
And there were these gourmet desserts. This is a leftover piece of donut. We don't have any of the chocolates left over.
No.
I love it that I have my family, Marjorie. And what are you doing? Garlic braiding, Marjorie?
No, it's raffia. I bought these lights that are peppers.
Oh, look at.
Look at those. Aren't they
Look
great?
at this.
Somehow put raffia in it. So maybe you were supposed to hang it from raffia, but I hung it like this. And then I have this other plastic, wonderful marigold thing. Because I have all this wonderful natural stuff. And then I have these
Yeah.
great paper haiku chain that a friend of
Oh,
mine made me. So I can read. It's a nice one.
So I've got Facebook Live recording the meeting. We'll see how it goes. Welcome to anyone who shows up that way. And admitting Anna, yay. Welcome. Bruchim Chabaim. Welcome, welcome.
oh, I guess I've
Yay.
got to arrange the view, right? Participants.
Hey, Ira, hi. Shalom. Welcome to my sukkah. Welcome to your sukkah. Welcome to the sukkah. And there's my mom and Kenny, my beau-père, and Marjorie.
I'm still trying to find the gallery or how we.
I don't know why there's two of me, but somehow there is. But
I only
okay.
see one.
Yeah, no, I have a blank screen too.
Helen's
Anyways,
iPad
I'm so
me.
happy you're here. You guys are on time, So, you know what? Since you're here, I'll walk up to the sukkah with you. You can see that. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera so you can see the view walking up to the sukkah. Okay, welcome. So this is my deck. And here we go. Hello, welcome to the sukkah. Holy yes, Ushpizin, you're here. Yay. Yay, welcome. Oh, okay, we'll light the holy candles on time. Hey, we got to reward the people who show up on time. It's a rare thing, right? Okay.
That's my necklace, Nicole, the old necklace.
Yes,
From
from
Morocco.
Morocco, because I wanted to have things from all over the world in my sukkah. And so I have my necklace from Morocco. Welcome on Facebook. I'm lighting the holy candles since Ira and Anna showed up on time. So we'll see if they stay lit because we are outside. And it's so exciting to have you guys here. So I am actually gonna tell my husband to turn the music off in the house because I'm right now listening to like funk and jazz. It's not quite gonna work for me, like trying to sing blessings in Hebrew. So one moment, enjoy the sukkah.
Here's my beautiful etrog.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know if we've researched where you can get an etrog and if they could grow in San Diego or LA. I don't know that anybody does it. They say they come from Israel.
Looks like a giant lemon, but
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever tasted that.
Yeah, people make jam out of them after the holiday. And it's Rabbi Chana taught that you should give it to somebody who's having trouble with fertility.
Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm going to give it to somebody I know who wants a baby.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's not me. I've had my babies.
Right.
Okay. Well, maybe it's just going to be 5 of you. There's a few other people on Facebook, and that's fine. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is sing a song. This is a song from my dear friend, Rabbi Aryeh, and you're all welcome to sing along, but you could mute yourself so I don't have to hear you. And it's very pretty. And it's a welcoming song.
Maybe.
Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shalom, Shalom. Spread over us wings of peace. Shalom. Draw water in joy from the living well. Draw water in joy from the living well. Mayim Chaim. Waters of joy Shalom. Yay, and Alita's here. Alita's in the sukkah. Welcome, welcome. So you can unmute. It's all good. So so excited. I had so much fun getting ready for this. And I had so much, this is my favorite holiday. So I'm like over the moon happy with this holiday. So I wanted to just give a little teaching about the sukkah space. So Ira, can you unmute so we can hear your voice? So did you guys have a sukkah, Anna?
Don't have a sukkah this
You
year.
have my sukkah. Okay, you
Do.
have my sukkah.
Sharing yours.
So when I walked up to the sukkah, I'm going to come and do it again. I want you to tell me, Ira, something that you noticed. Like, I need to ask you a question, and I hope you can answer it. I'm sure you'll have the right answer no matter what. Okay, I'm walking up to my sukkah. Is there a door?
Is there a door to the sukkah? No, you don't see a door.
So what does that mean? If there's no door, can anybody get in?
Yeah, there's no door.
It's open to everybody. The sukkah's open to everybody. It's open. No door. No door, meaning anybody can walk in at any time to my sukkah.
Right.
And
It's open to guests.
does anybody know the word for holy guests? I've sent it out, but in case you don't remember, who knows? You don't have to be muted.
Zin.
Ushpizin. So Ushpizin, it's a fun word. Ushpizin. I mean, what a fun word. And it means holy guests. So I learned all these cool things about Ushpizin last night. So one of the things is traditionally you're inviting in like Jewish patriarchs and matriarchs. But there's all these teachings about how each one of these days is also a sphira. A sphira is an energy of the divine. And today is day 7. And so it's chesed sheba malchut. It's loving kindness in the fullness of that, malchut. And it's blue is one of the colors. So I'm like in my blue. And so I'm going to read a little bit about holy guests. So, actually, I'm going to read this thing from Safaria because it's so beautiful, and I thought it also expresses this. So, this is from the app, the thing that you can go and learn anything you want in Judaism. It's so cool. It's called Safaria. So they sent me a note. It says, "Dear Nicole, most of us have sat in a sukkah that we did not build or do not own. But have you ever sat in a sukkah belonging to someone with whom you have serious ideological reservations? Or the reverse, hosted someone or a group with whom you disagree? If you have experienced this, you are reaping the social and emotional fruits of a law regarding the sukkah that has far-reaching importance. That one can fulfill their mitzvah or commandment by sitting in someone else's sukkah." So you're all sitting in my sukkah. "This stands in strong contrast to the mitzvah of the lulav." Here's the lulav, which we'll shake in a minute. Which according to the Talmud, one must take ownership of. It's at least yours, at least on the first day of Sukkot. While the lulav separates us, the sukkah allows for us to be interconnected and reliant upon others. Regarding the sukkah, the Talmud states, all of Israel may dwell in the sukkah. And that's from Talmud Tractate Sukkah 27b. Okay, we're going to keep going here. In other words, no matter who owns the sukkah, any member of the Jewish people may sit in it to fulfill their mitzvah. While this message of inclusion is inviting, it is also challenging. The ability for the Jewish people to depend on each other for Jewish life, despite our differences or COVID and Zoom, okay, is an important one. And it is strengthened or weakened by the way we treat each other in the process. So we've all learned a new way to connect. And there's not some good things about it, but there's also some amazing things about it. Like I get to have my mother at all my Jewish celebrations, right? And she's in San Diego, and Marjorie is in Roseburg, and Alita is in Sebastopol, and Anna is in Eureka with Ira. I mean, like, but we're together, and that's just amazing. And whoever's watching me on Facebook is here with me too. Can we appreciate that each of us has a sukkah to share and that we all benefit when this is recognized? So, and then this is the letter they sent me, and I like, this is so beautiful. Can we reflect upon and improve upon how we treat those, quote, others who enter our own sukkah? At Safaria, we've created a platform that invites all of us into the sukkah of others and them into ours. So I can post a teaching on Safaria and you can learn from me. Like I might post something. I have a little, it's very few things are on there, but eventually there'll be more from Rabbi Nicole. Okay, so it's so cool. And from Rabbi Anna, and maybe from Rabbi Marjorie, from Red Marjorie. Okay, so we're gonna shake the lulav and the etrog. So have you guys done this? Has everybody had a chance? Okay, so there's several parts to this. This is the lulav, this tall thing here that I'm holding, and it represents the spine. One of the things you can talk about it as, and that a person should be upright. Now you can have an illness or multiple sclerosis. It doesn't mean you're not an upright person. Okay, so it's not, we want to be really careful that we don't assume that anyone who's bent isn't upright. Some people can't physically be upright. It doesn't mean they're not upright in nature and energy. So the lulav represents being a person who does good. Okay, a person who is walking in a good way and who is holding up something, right? Holding up something good. And then we have the myrtle, and that's these 3 branches here. And the myrtle is often considered to represent the eyes. And the eyes are, you want to have clear vision, and myrtle like to be seeing clearly. Like sometimes we don't think or see clearly. And so this is a reminder that we really need to look twice or look 3 times, 1, 2, 3, before you make a judgment. Don't just assume that what you're seeing the first time is accurate, and don't just use your eyes. You have to use all of you. And then there's the willow, and my willow branches are pretty dried up at this point because it's the last day. The willow is often considered the lips. There's 2 of them. And they're the least important thing because you're not supposed to use them too much. Now I flap mine quite a bit, but the idea is that you want to be careful with what you say. So you want to look clearly, you want to speak clearly, you want to be upright. And then the most important part, Marjorie has hers out. Let me get I got to put this down because I only have 2 hands. I'm not in my Shiva incarnation right now. Ira, I want you to meet Lolo. Here comes Jenny, another holy guest in my sukkah. Welcome, Jenny. Okay, here's Lolo. He's a friend. And Jenny's here. She's just walked in. Come in, Jenny. We'll see if I can get you in the view. And here's the etrog. We'll get Jenny in the view. I actually have a physical person in my sukkah who's vaccinated, and she's socially distancing. So we're here.
Marjorie, hi.
Here's my etrog, Anna and Ira. So this is Lolo. He's a good friend of Ethan's. He was all the time with Ethan. And so when Ethan's not here, Lolo's in the sukkah representing Ethan. So this is the etrog, and it represents the heart. And it also has this amazing smell. Okay, so we put them together, and we're gonna say the blessing for shaking the lulav. But first I wanna make sure, so there's several places that I have the blessing. So I wanna say it in the right way. Okay. And we're gonna shake it in all these directions. So hopefully you'll be able to see me doing that. So I'm gonna change the camera view a little bit here. And let's see, I've got my Facebook feed there. Sure. Jenny can be my camera person. Okay, so we lift up and we say, okay, it's held in the right hand. So I'm holding it in the right hand. I'm reading because even though I've done this, I always want to know, I always want to check I'm doing it right. So, okay, technical difficulties. Again, if I only had my 8 hands available instead of my 2. No, that's fine. This is fine. Okay, so it's fine. Technical difficulties are part of the deal. Okay. The whole cluster is held in the right hand. The etrog is held in the left, And the two should be touching one another. Okay, so we're all combined here. And here it is. It's a mitzvah to wave the lulav on each of the first 7 days of Sukkot. The proper time is in the morning. We're in the morning. Welcome, welcome to who's coming. And so that's what we're going to do. So this is the blessing. And I'll do it in English afterwards. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat lulav. Blessed are you, Holy One, creator of the universe, who has sanctified us with the commandments and instructed us concerning the waving of the lulav. And this is what and we're going to do the Shehachianu because it's the first time for some of you. But so yeah, we'll do that now and then I'll wave it. And then Jenny can wave it too if she wants to. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehachianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lahazman hazeh. And you guys say amen. Nobody
Amen.
needs to be muted. It's really fine. Okay, so this is the really coolest thing. And anybody who thinks Jews aren't tribes and native, we are. This is so ancient. It's very tribal. Welcome to the tribe of the Kohen and the Levite tribe. That's my tribe. So I'm going to shake to the east. And when I shake to the east, I think about all my people in the east. So I'm thinking about all my friends in Colorado, all my friends in Israel, and any energy in the east. So if there's trouble in the east, I just put my thoughts there. So I'm going to shake it 3 times and then bring it to my heart. So I'm imagining healing and love to all those places. 3 times. And I have my big redwood tree here too. So it's for the earth that I'm shaking towards. This is the east. And then I go to the south. Mumu, I think about you when I go south, and you, Alita. And so south, because you guys are south of me, and anyone in Eureka. And then it's so fun. It's sort of, you don't really move, it moves. It's a little hard because now I'm going to the west. So I think about west of me is the ocean, and I think about waters and the earth's waters, Japan, Hawaii, whatever's over there in the west. There's not too much west of me that's human that I can connect to, but I connect with the feeling there. There's my husband, my holy husband. Okay, he's going on a bike ride. We might see him as he walks by. Here, we'll see him as he walks by. Quick hello. Kevin. Some of you know him. A rare sighting of the Kevin. Okay, and now we're going north. And up north is Marjorie Feldman. I always think about you, Marjorie, when I shake north. And Ethan and Savannah, who actually came down for Sukkot, my son, and all my friends north of me. It's okay, honey. And my husband walking by with his bike. And then up to the heavens. So that's a little harder in my sukkah. I'm going to walk outside my sukkah to do it because I don't want to get it caught in the branches. So up to the heavens. So I think about the angels and all my people who have left this earth and just the energy of heaven when I do that. And then down to the earth, but you don't let it touch the ground. And I think about all the creatures on the earth that need love and all the beings buried in the ground and all the things that need our attention. And then I kiss my etrog. Okay, now it's Jenny's turn. And we'll put this in. She's going to shake how she wants to. And if you've got a lulav and etrog, feel free to shake it. So first you go east.
My friends, my loved ones in the east. South, my friends in South America, people down there. And then west to Asia and all the wonderful philosophies that come from there that help me so much. And north to all the wonderful people in Oregon, good friends, beloveds. And up to the heavens.
Yeah, up to the heavens.
To Hashem, Shekhinah, Thank you. And to the ground for this beautiful earth, to Gaia, for all that she gives us.
Yay, amen. All right, so you can put the lulav and the etrog in that glass dish, and the etrog will go here. Lola will be responsible again for our beautiful etrog. Tov. All right, I'm so happy those of you that are here. I'm actually really happy there's not 50 people, because that would have just been a little overwhelming for me. Yeah, I don't think you have to hold it, Jenny. I think we can just put it back there. All right, now we're going to, we're going to have a little drink, a little nosh in the sukkah, and say the blessing for dwelling in the sukkah. So if you have something to eat, or go get something to eat or drink, this is Lile. Welcome, Savannah. And some of my elderberry syrup. Jenny, I have a glass for you. No, she's still leaving. Okay, everybody gets something. I wait for Alita to come back and my mom to come back. Yeah, they're here. You can go say hi if you want to. Yeah, that's fine. Yay! Mumu has her coffee. What do you have, Mumu? Tea, coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee. Le café. Très bon. Le café.
And it says California. Look.
In this glass, so I have all kinds of things in my sukkah from different people. If I don't have a picture of them, I might have something from them. So this glass is from my friend Tara. And so she's here with me. And this beautiful shawl here was knit for me or crocheted for me by my doctor, Sarah Scher. It was so sweet of her. She came and brought it to me one day as an act of love out of the blue, just to give it to me. It was like the kindest thing. Like my doctor brought me a shawl, you know. Anyways, I have things all over the sukkah. Okay. So this is a blessing on wine, but it's okay, whatever you're drinking. I'll do the shehakol after I do the wine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Man.
Amen. Oh my God, that's so delicious. Oh, I hope you're drinking something yummy. Shehakol, and that's the blessing for whatever you're drinking that comes from the all. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Shehakol nihiyeh bidvaro. Amen. I'll take another sip. Okay. Then I'm going to do a hand wash, and I'm outside, so I don't have to go to a sink because I'm going to do a motzi. So I have a bread, but I don't eat gluten. So I have a chapati from India that I baked. I mean, I didn't bake. I heated it up. Somebody else made them. So I'm going to do the hand washing. And it's going to be 3 on my right hand and 3 on my left. The right hand represents chesed, loving kindness, and the left hand represents gevura, which is strength and order and boundaries. And you always want the right hand, you always want chesed to go first. Chesed is first. I'm going to let you guys talk in a minute. I'm just getting the blessings out of the way. Okay. So I'm lifting it. I'm washing my hand on the right, 3 pores on my deck, on the ground. It's so cool. Oh, and who gave me this beautiful cup? Oh, Marjorie Feldman gave me this. Marjorie Feldman. Here's Marjorie Feldman in the sukkah. Okay, Jenny's taking that. And then I'm going to say the blessing after she does it for hand washing. This towel, my husband sent to me when I was in Ireland. He sent me like pretty dish towels when I was in my little cabin in Ireland. It was really, really sweet. Like, I mean, you know, it was like I got this package with some books of poetry from Mary Oliver and some dish towels. And it was exactly what I needed. It was such a sweet thing, like such a homey thing. Okay, so the blessing for hand washing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. Blessed are you, Holy One, Creator of the universe, who has instructed us to lift up our hands to heaven. Yay! Only do good things with our hands. Woohoo! And to wash them too. Yeah. Okay. Then we do hamotzi. Jenny, give you one. And like I said, I can't do gluten, but these are great from India. They're so yummy. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lachem min haaretz.
Amen.
All right, we have parsley sauce. It's Jenny's favorite thing in the whole world. And I put it right in front of her. I made hummus, my hummus. This little dish, I can't show you. Let me see. It's from Jolie's wedding. It's a little kitty cat. And I put this hummus in my friend Jolie who passed. I have lots of Jolie things. But see, this is part of my practice, is to have things in the sukkah. This is a dish from Morocco, and it's got my Moroccan carrots in it, just in case you're hungry. Oops, I'm pouring all over the thing. It's okay. And, oh, Ethan and Savannah, you have to say hi. Come in the sukkah for a minute. My holy son and his holy sweetheart, come this way, came in again because I begged them to. Here they are in the sukkah. Yay! And Ethan helped me set up with the technology.
And then it failed.
But luckily the iPad's working, so you know.
Oh, good. At least there's something.
Whatever. It worked for 5 minutes. It was so frustrating. But this is working. Are you leaving?
We're leaving.
Okay, love you. Did you get all the food I made you?
Yes.
Bye, Savannah. Love you.
I'm really good to be here.
Yeah, it was so good. Safe journey, safe travels. I gotta give you a blessing. May there be no dragons or problems on the way. May you go in peace and arrive in peace. May you be a representative of goodness wherever you go. May you arrive safely.
I mean,
Thank you.
can you hear out soon?
Bye.
That's a rough.
Bye, Ethan and Savannah.
Bye-bye. Grandma Helen says bye too. And then there's the Moroccan peppers that I learned from Perla and Pussy, my Moroccan family. I have a lot of Morocco in the sukkah. And this is a bowl from Morocco too. These dishes here are from Kevin's mom's family, grandmother, not Kevin's mom, Kevin's father's mother. And I only use them at Passover, but I thought, I can put them in the sukkah. They're from like 1700.
Wow.
1717. They're really old and you probably shouldn't eat on them, but I'm not going to put anything too acidic on them. So, you know, they're old and really pretty.
Wow.
Yeah. Jenny, you could be like where you could be
What
seen if you
country?
want to be. I don't know. France or England. You know, they're really gorgeous. I have 4 of them. It is incredible. Okay, so let us now, I'm going to let you guys talk a little bit about your Ushpizin. So I want to invite anybody who'd like to share about their holy guest, who they want to bring into the sukkah. And I will talk last because I've talked a bunch. So please unmute and you can raise your hand and I'll recognize you if you want to tell me about your guest. Okay, Mandy.
Hello. Well, guess what? My guest is you, Nicole, because I'm in a sukkah here in Brooklyn. I'm actually by myself right now. It's a little bit later in the afternoon. I just had a few minutes and I thought I'd say hello. It's very pretty here in Brooklyn. And there are people all up and down the street shopping, and the sukkahs all up and down this street, and people were selling these things.
The myrtle or the willow?
It's something that you use only on Hoshana Rabbah tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
And I've never done it before. And
which is tomorrow morning, Hoshana Rabbah. Can you say a little something about it?
Me, I don't. All I know, because I asked the like teenagers selling them, I asked them what it was for. He said, it's for forgiveness. So I said, okay, $5 for forgiveness, good deal.
I'll take it. Thank you, Mandy. Anybody else want to share about a guest that they want to welcome in? Okay, Hank.
Yeah, I'm welcoming my parents and my grandparents and also great grandparents. I have a photo of one of my I guess one of my great grandmothers. I don't know. I think it's on my mother's side, but I don't even know that much. But all
Can
of
we
those.
see it? Do you have it?
Oh, I'm not handy. Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I should have thought of it. I just thought of it right now. Yeah. So I want all those generations to join me, especially the
Beautiful.
ones I don't know about.
Yeah, the ancestors. We wouldn't be here without them.
Mhm.
Okay, anybody else want to share who their Ushpizin is, who their holy guest is, who they want to invite into the Sukkah or into their hearts, the Sukkah of their hearts?
I'll
We'll
share.
get this.
Okay, okay, Alita.
Yeah.
Yep, and then my mom.
I'm also inviting my past ancestors that I have photos of. I'm going to include my great grandma Mimi, who I don't have a photo of. I do somewhere, but this is my grandparents. And
Beautiful. I've never seen
my
that.
grandparents. Yeah. Yeah, Barbara and William. And then the fathers in my life, my sibling, my father, this is me and my father and I.
Wow.
And I was a little baby. And then my sister's father, Lenny. My father is Stephen and Lenny. And Doug, my brother's father.
I remember Doug. I met Doug. He's the only one I met. I do remember Doug.
Yeah. And then my aunt Elena, who I knew until I was about 4, and she passed. Yeah, she passed early in the AIDS epidemic. She died of AIDS.
Oh.
And then my dear beloved friend and sweetheart of many years, Kylie. Michael, who passed last year.
Kylie, welcome to the Sukkah. We love you.
And then I did bring this just to represent. This is one of my favorite plants, the wild ginger of the redwood forest, and just to represent all the plant allies and plant teachers that, yeah.
And it's a heart shape. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Alita is in the Sukkah.
Yeah, that was
okay. All right, Mumu.
Oh, well, I just pulled this over. It always sits on the mantle. This is your sister, Paula.
Yeah.
And it's a commemoration of her that's her birth picture. And that's probably days or a week before she died. So those two, and this is during her life. And let's see, these are her footprints, which ever walk with us. So sharing that, inviting her in. The door is always open for her and in our lives. Okay.
Oh, and I just want to say, Mumu, I have Paula in the Sukkah too with Dad.
Yes, I love that photo.
This is my dad with Paula. Both have passed here, and that's them here. Jenny, we push that closer so they can see it. Or no, don't bring it, it'll fall. Just bring that over to it so people can see it. That's my dad and Paula, and they're kind of dancing. Such a beautiful picture. Yeah. So we have Paula in the house and my dad, Papa Jacques. Okay, who else would like to share about a holy? Yes, Anna and Ira, tell us about your guests.
We have pictures here of my mom, and that's my grandpa there, who we're welcoming in.
Nice.
And this is my cousin Henry, who died this past year, who was a Holocaust survivor and very important in my life. And we have Ira's Ushpizin, which is
Aaron.
No, Chaim.
Chaim.
Chaim, Ira's brother.
Ira's brother,
Twin
Chaim.
brother.
Yeah.
When I was a baby.
And we have a
when
book.
You were a baby, like my sister died when I was a baby, but yours was right next to you. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, they were together, and we have a book about them being together and what that was like.
Oh,
that's great. Welcome, Chaim. Welcome. Okay. Anybody else want to share? Jenny, do you want to share?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to move towards Jenny here and turn this so we can see. This is so much fun. I love technology. Okay.
Well, I was last Rosh Hashanah, I was here and I was with Jolie and Nicole, and so I feel, gosh, you never know. You know, every moment must be holy because they are. So I got to share Rosh Hashanah with Jolie, and I also bring in my cousin of blessed memory, Benjamin, and my aunt Gail, and my uncle Dick. May they be welcome, and they were always a lively and fun crowd, so they would be making inappropriate jokes. Absolutely.
We like that. A little inappropriate is fine. We're fine with a little mishugas, as we say. All right. Anybody else want to share? Marjorie, do you have an Ushpizin, or you just?
Yeah, I want to bring in all the holy angels. Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, Shekhinah El. I think there's 70 angels in total. I love them all. I hope to experience them all. I know they're protecting me. I'm very, very blessed. I bring them all.
Amen.
in faith.
Well, let's sing the Shalom Allah. Let's sing the angel. Let's sing the one you named, that one, because that's such a beautiful song, and I like people to hear it. So let's see. This is the song that we sing before we go to sleep, and it brings all the angels in. And I used to sing it to my children, and I would sing it your, like, instead of my. So I'm going to sing it for me, but you can sing it for your. You can change the pronoun. In the name of the Holy One, the Holy One of Yisrael, may Michael be on my right, and on my left be Gabriel. Before me be Uriel, and at my back be Raphael. Above my head, below my feet, Shekhinah tel. Above my head, below my feet, Shekhinah tel. So the thing about that is I added the below my feet because I wanted to have my children completely encased in protection. And it doesn't actually say below my feet in the Hebrew prayer, but it means everywhere, because the Shekhinah is like a cloud everywhere. So, it's sort of implicit, in my opinion. And we get to change the blessings. That's the beauty of being reform and female and doing things a little differently. not attached to the super strict. So delicious to have you guys in the Sukkah. So I'd like to offer one or two more teachings, but I also, we have to say the blessing for eating in the Sukkah, which we didn't do yet, even though we had a bite. So this is the two blessings that are the most important to do in the Sukkah this is the most important one, really. If you don't have a lulav in the etrog, that's okay. But the blessing of to dwell in the Sukkah is really the core blessing. So we are dwelling in it now. So this is the blessing. Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam shehechi. Oh no, wrong blessing. Sorry. Well, we did that one already, but I see this is the problem when you look at the wrong blessing. I know the blessing. Marjorie was singing it, but I want to get it right. I want to do the correct blessing. L'shev basukkah, right? It's just l'shev basukkah, I think. But I want to make sure that I say it correctly. Yes, to sit in the sukkah or to dwell in it. Okay, now I'm looking at the correct blessing. This is important in our tradition. We make mistakes. I acknowledge them. I was looking at the wrong blessing. Now I'm looking at the correct blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'shev b'sukkah. Blessed are you, Holy One, Creator of the universe, who has sanctified us, who has made us holy through these teachings, through these commandments, and commanded us to sit in the Sukkah. We are sitting in the Sukkah. Yay! Okay, does anybody have any questions or things they want to share before I go into another teaching?
Are we gonna do the lulav and etrog?
We did, but would you do it and
Oh.
we'll witness for you if you want? We
I don't
did it
know.
earlier.
I don't know. I don't have a thing with the prayers.
Oh, you just say Al Nitilat Lulav. It's just the basic prayer. Do you
No,
want
I
me to
mean
say
when
it?
you go in all the directions.
Yeah, you go. You
did
don't
that?
know which direction to go or
No,
what you
Did
what
you
you
do that
say?
all already?
Yeah, I don't say anything for each direction. There is a practice, I guess, but you're in an Orthodox realm, so you're going to know that better than I did.
No, there's no prayer. They just do the same. It's exact. What I saw them do is exactly the same as what I do.
Okay,
What
so
we
I
do.
just you go east and then you go south and then you go
Like over your
west.
shoulder,
Yep,
up, over your shoulder. Over,
but
they
we're
do the
happy to
same.
witness. We're happy to witness you,
Okay.
Mandy. Go ahead.
Okay. So I think you hold it up
Yep.
with the stem down, and and then you say,
switch it. Yep.
and then you switch it like that, and
Yep.
then
Do
you
you
go.
want help
Baruch.
with the blessing?
Yes, please.
So can
All right.
I give a teaching about the Pitam?
Yes, give a teaching about the Pitam.
Well, as is our tradition, we do the mitzvah and then we say the blessing. But on Shabbat, we light the candles. We do the mitzvah first, but we hide our eyes and then we say the blessing because we can't really light the candles after we've said the blessing. And so it's the same with the Pitam. All the species have to be upright in the direction that they grow. So if we were to pick up the etrog with the pitom up, then we've already performed the mitzvah. So we turn it down. We turn it down and then we say the blessing and then we turn it up to do the mitzvah.
It's also like turning up the light. Turn on the light. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Marjorie. Okay, now, Amanda. She's shaking it to the east. You're shaking. I don't know where you are, but you're doing the directions.
I'm not sure either.
Okay, go east first. Start east first, right? And then over your behind you would be yeah.
God knows.
Okay. It's difficult when somebody else is doing it to know which way to tell them. All the directions, and then up and down are the last two. Yay.
All right. Yay.
You did it. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. Simon tov. Okay, the other thing we do at this time of year and in the Sukkah is we do this thing called Hallel, and I'm not going to do that, but I want to sing a hallelujah because Hallel is give praise. So I thought I'm sorry, did somebody say something? So we'll just do a beautiful, easy hallelujah, and you can just hallelujah along if you'd like. Okay. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la la la. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I want to share a little bit about my Ushpizin because I haven't actually said who I'm inviting in besides all of you. And I wanted to just specifically acknowledge my Uncle Roger, Kenny's brother, who passed away on September 5th. And he was a very holy man, a very good, kind, generous, wise man. Oh, yay, Marjorie got her ukulele. Yay. And he came to my wedding, and I got married out in the boondocks in the middle of nowhere in Oregon. And it was very hard to get there. And he came, and it was on a commune with a bunch of crazy people. And he showed up, and brought, like, he was in a suit and tie, I mean, it was such a different, energetic than what the place was, but it was so kind and so good. And I think he took everybody out for dinner, and I didn't have, like, he was like very generous. He took us all out for dinner the night before. And there was just a quality of kindness to him. And he was really incredible, did this whole work creating emotional, it's called CASEL, and it's curriculum for emotional learning for children that has gone into the schools nationally. I'm not sure if I'm communicating correctly, Mom. You might be able to explain it better.
It's social and emotional learning. Social and emotional learning.
Right. So he's responsible for creating this huge thing that's national, where children get curriculum in the schools, and it's actually in the schools to learn about how to problem solve, how to deal with their emotions. It's incredible stuff. And he was really the engine behind that for years. And it's so important, of course, for our children to have social and emotional learning, not just to, know math and writing and stuff. So a lot of the progress that's been done in the public school education, a lot of it is coming from my Uncle Roger. So I'm going to show you a picture of him too, and honor him. And so this is Roger right there, and that's his sister Ellen, and that's Kenny, my stepfather, and they were like best friends. And it's been very hard for Kenny and Ellen to have lost their brother Roger, and of course for his family too. And then this is another picture that is a special picture because I wanted Kevin's mom, Marin, and that's her giving me a blessing at my bat mitzvah, which was right after 9/11. And there's Kenny and my mom too. And she was giving me a blessing from Michael. She said the angel Michael was coming through to give me a blessing. I remember her giving me that blessing. Okay, now Marjorie, are you gonna play some ukulele?
I'm going to sing along. I'm just play along.
Oh, you're just gonna play along to whatever I sing? Okay. And Jenny, we have all this yummy food if we want to eat. Okay. Yes, ukulele accompaniment. All right, well, we're almost done. This has been fabulous. So I wanted to share a little bit from Rabbi David, oh God, now his name has left my brain. David Seidenberg. And he has this website called neohasid.org. It's an amazing place, and it's got amazing resources. So the traditional blessing for the Ushpizin is sort of a little changed the way he's done it, and I really like it. So I want to read some of it, okay? Behold, we come here to fulfill the mitzvah, to dwell in the Sukkah, as Yud-He Vav-He, our holy God commanded in the Torah. 7 days will you dwell in the Sukkah, so that your generations will know that I made Yisrael's children dwell in Sukkoth when I brought them from Egypt, for the sake of uniting the Holy One and the Shekhinah, to unify the name Yud-He Vav-He with Vav-He Yud in complete unity. I invite to my meal, in the name of all Yisrael, the exalted guests, all of you, Ushpizin ila'in v'ushpizata ila'ata. By the power of this commandment, may there be drawn down to Rachel, our mother from the upper mother Bina, from the place of Leah, our mother, the encompassing light of, and then these are the days. I'm going to do all 7 days because we're on the 7th day. Day 1, Chesed Sheba Chesed, love within love. Day 2, Chesed Sheba Gevura, love within judgment. Day 3, love within beauty, Chesed Sheba Tiferet. Day 4, love within eternal victory. Chesed shebenetzach. Day 5, love within majesty. Chesed shebechod. Day 6, love within foundation. Chesed shebeyesod. Day 7, love within sovereignty. Chesed shebemalchut. That's today. That's this day. Come in, exalted holy guests. Come in, exalted holy fathers. Come in, exalted holy mothers. Come sit in the shade of the exalted supernal faith in the shadow of the Holy One. Blessed be. And then I'm just going to do the blessing for this day. I'll do the blessing for day 6 and day 7. Come in, Yosef, righteous one. Come in, Tamar, righteous one, bearer of Mashiach. Come in with them, Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, Moshe, Aaron, and David, Ruth and Sarah, Rebecca, Miriam, Devorah, and Rachel. So you say all the names of the people who've come before each day. Day 7, come in, David, anointed king. Come in, Rachel, mother weeping for her children. Come in with them, Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, Moshe, Aharon, and Yosef, Ruth, Sarah, Rivka, Miriam, Devorah, and Tamar. These 7 days, these levels will dwell in the Sukkah. Sit, sit, exalted guests. Sit, sit, holy guests. Sit in the shadow of exalted faith, in the shade of the Holy One. Holy One, full of compassion, make your presence, Shekhinah, rest among us and spread over us a sukkah of compassion and peace. Encompass us with the radiance of the Shekhinah. Heal the heavens from our wounding actions and purify us from our sins. As an eagle awakens its nest, may you awaken the flow of life energy to flow upon your world, to give life to all and water them. Give the hungry their food in its time, and grant us merit to dwell many days on the earth. Blessed be Yah for all time. Amen, amen. Please give me an amen. And yay. And then I want to sing, yes, amen. A Hawaiian ukulele, amen. I love it, I love it. I want to sing the song. Some of you know this, for peace between Israel and Palestine, and Jewish Isaac and Ishmael, you know, the Jewish and the mess we're in, but it's also, it can be anybody we disagree with, like what we spoke about earlier. So here's the blessing. And if you know it, sing along. Pray for the peace of Israel. Pray for the peace of Ishmael. Pray for the peace of all the world. All the world shall live in peace. Shalom, salam, shalom, salam, shalu, shalom, Yerushalayim. Pray for the peace of Israel. Pray for the peace of Ishmael. Pray for the peace of all the world. All the world shall live in peace. Shalom, salam, shalom, salam, shalom, salam, shalu, shalom, Yerushalayim. Yay! Anything else anybody wants to share? I have lots more I can teach, but I can also let people go. I would like to just share a little bit about our Torah study. Yesterday was so beautiful. We have this gorgeous Torah study that we do at Temple Bethel with Rabbi Bob Rottenberg, and he asks these really interesting questions. And so we're not just studying the text, we're sort of bringing it into our lives. And it's such a just beautiful way to study the Torah. And we do study the Torah, but we're also talking about how it impacts our lives. And so that we're at the very last portion of the Torah. the very, very last, this is the last part of it that you read. And on Wednesday, we have the holiday of Simchas Torah, where we read the beginning, where we roll it back. And there's this beautiful teaching, and some of you may know it. I think everybody here knows it, but I'm going to give it anyways, which is the very last word in the Torah is the word Yisrael. That's the last word. And that ends with the letter Lamed. Okay, for Israel, Yisrael, it ends with the letter Lamed, but you can never stop reading Torah. You can never stop learning Torah. And so right away, we have to get the first word of the Torah said, and that word is Bereshit, which means in a beginning, not in the beginning. I mean, it can get translated that way, but it's much better to say in a beginning, meaning multiple beginnings are possible or have happened or will happen. So in a beginning, and that letter is the Bet or the vet. It can be pronounced as a V sound or a B sound. So when you put the last letter Lamed with the first letter vet or bet, it makes the word Lev. And Lev is heart. And also means mind in Hebrew. So it's a very beautiful teaching that heart and mind are one word in Hebrew, and that's what we want to do is have our ending and our beginning connected, right? Our top and our bottom, the beginning of our life and the end of our lives, all of us encompassed, and that everything in the Torah is about our love. So you are all part of my heart, and the Torah is a teaching of love, And I love all of you.
Beautiful.
Okay. I will let you all go. I'm gonna just go out with singing the Ufros Aleinu song. So stay if you want to as we sing it out. Ufros Aleinu Sukkat Shalom Shalom. Spread over us wings of peace. Shalom. Draw water in joy from the living well. Draw water in joy from the living well. Mayim Hayim, waters of life. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Spread over us wings of peace. Shalom, salam. And Reb Aryeh of blessed memory, thank you for that holy song. We love you. Shalom, Sukkat Shalom. Bye, everybody.
Good to be here with you all.
Oh, I love having you. Thank you, Alita, for being in the sukkah.
It's so good to be here.
Yeah, I wish you were eating yummy food with me.
Oh, me too. I want some of those Moroccan carrots. Oh, I really do.
I wish I could ship those.
I know.
I can send you more elderberry syrup.
I love that. Yeah, I made the Moroccan carrots, but they lacked your sazon. They lacked some.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's-
Next
We
time.
just sanctified.
We just got Moroccan carrots all over my $1,000 dress
Oh,
that I had made for Beth's wedding, and it ended up costing way too much money because the woman who I had do it, I'm not gonna name her, but she was so crazy, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Anyways, I now have a very nice dress fitted to my body, but I would never have spent that much money on it. But I had her tailor make it and take apart another dress of mine. It fitted me correctly. This was for Beth's wedding. You've seen me in it, Alita.
yeah.
I can get it dry
I'm
cleaned.
glad
It's
you
all
were.
good. It's been anointed with carrots.
That's right.
It's fine. It'll come out. It's all good. L'chaim.
Good afternoon, y'all. Bye.
Mumu, I love you. I'm glad you were here. Hey, Alita, it's just the four. You can stay. You're welcome to stay.
Oh, I
We're just-
know, but I want to go to farmer's market.
Okay.
I want to catch farmer's market, and then I have a walk planned with a new therapist, colleague, mentor, friend of mine. I'm really excited to have connected with. So
Oh, wonderful. Yay.
yeah, so I have some things planned, and then yeah, we'll see what.
Nice to see you, Alita.
Yeah, you too, Helen. Oh, so much love.
Yeah.
Kenny.
Well.
Yeah, and just so much love in the passing of Kenny's brother. You had mentioned it at Rosh Hashanah, Nicole, and then I just kind of left my mind. I was gonna, I wanted to reach
Yeah.
out to him, and it just kind of left my mind, and then here we are.
Well, it's all good. He's
Yeah.
welcome to be remembered whenever we do.
Yeah. All right, lots of love. Mwah. Good to
Bye.
see you,
Good
Kenny.
night. Or
Bye.
good
Bye,
day.
Mumu. Mumu, bye. Okay, and